Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. I'm an addict and my recovery date is July 13th of 2015, and this is my channel where I talk all about my journey in recovery and I try to help others find recovery also. If that's something you think you're interested in, please go ahead and subscribe, share the video, comment, and click the notification bell. So, tonight I have a meeting in real life, a Mara meeting. And so I will be a little bit late to our live stream this evening, but I wanted to let you guys know that if I'm not here at exactly 7, that's what's going on. I will be here. I just will be at my in real life Mara meeting. So if you guys don't mind, share this video if you're in recovery and you think it could help somebody. Hey, Leslie, I see your comments. That's great. Good deal. So here's the thing. I was having problems seeing comments from my Facebook, people that were viewing from Facebook, but I see your comment. So shout out to everybody that's watching from Facebook. Go ahead and comment so I can see that you're here. Hey, Stay Free. Hey, Mark. Hey, Misty. Hey, Nikki. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to come on because I'm going to be recording videos this weekend, and I wanted to ask you guys what videos you wanted me to make. So like I want to record 3 videos this weekend. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you guys want me to talk about? What ideas do you guys have? Do you guys want me to talk about some of my story? Do you want me to share specific parts, like, when my son was taken away, what it was like when I was in active addiction? Like, this is a chance for you guys to let me know what you want from my channel. And so what we're going to do is I'll wait until more people get in here. But if you have suggestions right now and you've been wanting to ask me, or you've been wanting me to talk about a specific topic, please comment and let me know. Because it really, really does help me when you guys let me know what you want to hear from me. Because I could talk about stuff all day long. Y'all already know. Also, is there anything that I need to do differently? Because I've noticed that a lot of you guys haven't been coming to I've noticed that a lot of you guys haven't been making it to our live streams, and that's okay. I understand, but am I live streaming too much? Because I do live stream every single day. Okay. And so if it's too much for you guys, if it's like you can't, yeah, hold on. Let me get it. If you can't make it and I'm doing too many live streams, let me know and I'll slow down and I'll stop going live as much, because I really want you guys to be able to come to the lives that we're doing. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, we're doing a book on every Monday. Every Monday I'm reading out of a book called it's about how to prevent relapse. Okay, there's our Facebook group. I just linked it. Okay, guys, so if you want to join, you can be in there with us. And then also, here's the Patreon if you guys want to join there. And you guys, like I said, I'm not like, it's okay if you can't join Patreon. It's just a way to support my channel and be in our private chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only if you want to join. So don't feel like it's something that you have to do. It's really just for support. Okay. I think that's all my links. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, let's get started on some suggestions. So I saw Misty said any part of my story. Okay, so Misty, can you go a little bit more into detail about what part you want me to talk about? Is there a lot of you guys in here that are moms in recovery that want me to talk about when I lost my son. Hey Leslie, it's okay. It's okay. Like, you guys, if you can't join Patreon, it's okay. Like, it's just for extra support. My sister has been struggling with being truthful with herself and her husband. I know for me, being honest is the most important thing, but I don't know how to articulate it. Okay, that's a good topic. Stay free. How to be honest. How to be honest in recovery. And then also, what I'm hearing you to say is that you want me to talk about how to confront your sister in a healthy way without making her feel judged. Is that what you want me to talk about? Addiction stories. Okay. Sometimes I forget that a lot of you guys don't go back in my Leslie, what? I don't know. Okay. How to confront an addicted loved one. One about dishonesty. I think that's a good topic. How to overcome ones that are jealous of you and envy you. Hey, real deal spill. I have personal experience with that one. How to overcome people being jealous of you. Okay, so I can kind of talk about that a little bit right now. So let me tell you something, okay? What I've learned on this platform is that everybody has an opinion. Hey, Jodeci, what's up, girl? Everybody has an opinion, and then there's going to be a lot of people that just don't like you, and that's okay, right? When I first started my channel, I used to be so worried about people not liking me, and I wanted to make everybody happy. I wanted everybody to just like, I wanted everybody to like me, you know? And what I've learned through staying sober, you guys, is that the people that need to find me, that need to be here, that want to support me are going to be here. And the people who don't are just going to weed themselves out. And any person that has a functional brain can come to this channel and know that I am a good person. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to spend 5 minutes here to realize that all I'm trying to do on this channel is help other people. We're trying to save her. Oh no, Jodeci, what happened, girl? Send it to me. Send it to me so I can see. Take screenshots of it and send it to me. I hadn't saw that. But I know that people are like that, girl. And I'm telling you, the bigger your platform grows, whether it's here, on TikTok, on Instagram, there's going to be people that just do not like you and they just pick on you for the sake of picking on you. Okay. And so when someone else is jealous of you, it's because they want what you have. And honestly, I take that as a compliment because I'm doing something right. If somebody wants what I have, if somebody wants to take from me what I have accomplished, that means that I'm accomplishing things. And so I know it's hard to look at it from that point of view, Jodeci, but you are doing an amazing job. You're inspiring and helping other people. And when you are a pioneer of something new, okay, so we've been speaking out against people and supporting MAT on YouTube here on this channel for the last 3.5 years. But on TikTok, you're doing something that is fairly new to that platform. A lot of people are going to judge you. A lot of people are going to make fun of you. A lot of people are going to tell you you're not sober. A lot of people are going to talk shit about you behind your back. Hey, Candy girl, what's up? And you know what? To each their own. If they're truly somebody that's in recovery and they truly support recovery, then they're not going to judge you for your pathway and they're not going to hate on you. They are going to share your shit and uplift you because the more people that are helping others, the better. There's no competition. And that's the problem with a lot of people, no matter what genre you're in, whether it's addiction recovery, whether it's in commentary, whether it's in prison style YouTube. The more people that we can share and help each other, the better. The competition and like all this stuff, it doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help anybody. So if you're truly about helping other people, you're not going to see someone else who's in the same genre as you as competition. You're going to both support each other, because if somebody finds Jodeci on TikTok, then guess what? They're going to find me here on YouTube. You know why? Because me and her make the same kind of content, only she makes hers on YouTube and I make mine on, she makes hers on TikTok and I make mine on YouTube. Same situation with people on YouTube. If somebody makes the same kind of videos I do here on YouTube, I'm going to share their videos because I support that message, you know? So let me see. Hey, Rami. Hey, Leonard. I'm dealing with issues of someone manipulating the people around us into believing I'm doing and feeling the way they feel about me. He does slick stuff where if I say something, I'll look crazy. You know what you do, real deal? This is what you do. If it's something that's going on YouTube, don't address it. Do not address it. And if you do address it, don't place that person's name in your title. Do not give them any more promotion, because that's what they want from you. Okay, as you guys can see, somebody came for me earlier today, and I didn't put that fool's name in my title, and my video has gotten blown past his video in views. I put my own damn name in the title and talked about exposing my own damn self and used that fool's thumbnail to do it. So, do you see what I'm saying? Like, these people want you to react so that way they can get clout and they can get people from your channel to come over to their channel. Just don't fuel that fire. Like I said, if you do respond, don't say their name or put it in your content. Hey, Shelly, anything to fight against mental health stigma? Oh, that's good. Mental health stigma. I love that, because there is so much stigma in the mental health community. And you know what? I get scared to talk about mental health sometimes, because I worry that how people in healthcare professionals that haven't struggled with addiction can support your recovery. Okay. Healthcare care pros support recovery. Happy birthday, Candy. I love you, girl. After watching your vid, you watched his. He really had a different story. Hey, CL Park. How you doing, honey? You got to do it, girl. Jodeci, and you know what, honey? You see, like, I talk about MAT on my TikTok and on my channel, but I just talk about it because here's the facts, okay? Now, these are facts, Jodeci. It's not hearsay. It's not an opinion. The facts are that Suboxone saves lives. There's data to back that up, okay? So that's a fact. It's not an opinion. All right. And the fact is also that there's a difference between being in active addiction and being dependent on a medication. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Okay. So this is what I want you to do, girl. This is my recommendation to you. My recommendation to you is to educate yourself. Go and watch Dr. B's videos on TikTok, or watch him here on YouTube. His channel is called Dr. B Addiction Recovery. I'll get the link. And educate yourself on all the information you can learn about Suboxone. Okay. And then make videos speaking facts, because a lot of these people don't have the facts. They don't understand the medication. So that's what I did. I learned everything I could about Suboxone, and now I have all the facts. It doesn't matter if somebody comes on and talks about their opinion. It doesn't matter. I have facts backing up my thoughts on this medication. And so whenever you educate yourself and you fight people back with educated information, they just look stupid using their opinion to say, well, I don't think you're sober, or I don't think you're in recovery, or whatever, you know? Hey, Joe. Yeah, I just put his YouTube channel in the comment section, and he's also on TikTok under Dr. B Addiction Recovery. I'm doing great, CL. Thanks. How to deal with depression. Oh, Rainy, that's a good one. I go through stages like that too. And I might not have all the answers, but I have some pretty good suggestions that I think will help you, man. I'm doing good, actually. That's what I'm looking forward to, having a website to put links up. He is legit. Absolutely, CL. They're not the same thing. They're very different, but you would be surprised at how many people, want to be ugly about it. So it really is a shame. And so I knew that if you guys came over here from that other channel that was talking about me this morning and watched my videos, you would see that I'm not doing anything wrong over here. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. And what he actually did is that he sent people from his channel to my channel, because those are people that normally wouldn't even know who I was. And so it's really kind of crazy that he's bringing it back up after all this time. It's been over a year, and it's just so funny to me. Hey, Chris. I'm so proud of you, Misty. You're doing great. So, Chris, is that what you want me to talk about? How to get off of Suboxone after 5 weeks? Or should you get off Suboxone after 5 weeks? Or are you getting off Suboxone after 5 weeks? Is that what you're doing? Here is what I've had to do, and I'm just going to be completely honest with you, okay? Real deal. I see you. I hate the stigma behind methadone, which I'm on. Been on since 2014, and I finally got a week of take homes only this year. I am so proud of you, man. That's so awesome. And you're staying sober now. And listen to me. I am very hot. I just put my air conditioning down. My house is 2 stories, and this bottom story never cools down like it should. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Hey, Lost Souls. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you too, girl. You're a girl? Yes, I saw your comment earlier. Okay, Leslie, I see you, girl. So let me tell you guys, what was I going to say? Oh, about my experience on medication-assisted treatment, okay? So I know a lot of people say stuff like, you should only be on maintenance medication and then they'll insert an amount of time, 1 week, a month, 2 months. They'll just insert whatever their opinion is on how long they should be on Suboxone, right? Hey, James, I will answer that question in just a second, okay? And so, okay, there we go. There really is no amount of time. There is no definitive amount of time that you should be on maintenance medication or be off maintenance medication, okay? It is really a case-by-case situation, all right? It depends on how you're doing in your recovery. It depends on if you have been able to maintain sobriety while being on the medication. It depends on if you are happy being on the medication. Some people get on Suboxone and they just don't like it, or they get on methadone and they don't like it, or they get on these medications and they're still getting high and then they're struggling. But here's the thing. That's what we want. We want the person who is still getting high to have that option to be on maintenance medication, because hopefully, like what happened with UCL, is that as they stay on their medication, eventually something will change and they'll say, you know what, I don't want to get high. I don't want to abuse drugs anymore. I want to stay on my medication and be stable. And that's what we're wanting to happen. It's called harm reduction. Okay, so we would rather you be on maintenance medication for the rest of your life than sticking a needle in your arm. Okay, all right. So and everybody's different. So there's no time limit on how long you are on maintenance medication. So get that out of your mind. If somebody's telling you that you should have only been on it for X amount of time, they're lying. That's not true. It is not. It's false information. The information is you have to be on it as long as it takes you to maintain sobriety and want to be on it. I used kratom to get over my withdrawals from meth and opiates. It worked, but you would need the willpower to stop taking it when you don't need it anymore. Okay, so let me tell you about my opinion on kratom. Okay, I have many friends that are on kratom. I have one of my best friends is on kratom. Her name's Avalon. She has a channel all about kratom and recovery. Her channel is called Natural Addiction Recovery. I will actually get her link so that way if any of you guys want to go to her channel, you can. And I support her recovery 100%, you guys. But I will tell you this. I am weary when people get on kratom because I have seen friends of mine get on it and then struggle to get off of it. And then when they get off of it, they end up going back on a maintenance medication like Suboxone or methadone. And so I just want you to do what's best for you and to be very careful because it's not a regulated substance. It's a substance that, it could have chicken shit in it and you don't know. It could have anything in it. Okay. So I just want you to be careful. And so if you are on kratom, you need to, Lost Souls you can, but I don't know if it'll show up because you're not a moderator. We don't mind if you're sharing a channel that is a recovery related channel and you're not like, trying to do shady shit. We don't care if you share your link. Kratom is a plant. It's an herb that is in the coffee family. And it relieves pain. It gives people energy. And a lot of people use it as a substitute to come off of opiates. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And so, but here's what happens, okay, guys? And I don't know because I've never used it to where it actually worked, Now, I do. Sorry, this is just a CBD pen, y'all. I have a headache. Um, I would smoke pot. Like I totally am for medical marijuana. I don't smoke because I'm in a clinic. Now, I go to the Suboxone doctor. I smoke maybe once a year. Last time I smoked was when I was in California, and I smoked one hit off of a bowl and had the best time of my life. So I'm kind of like a different kind of. I'm very open-minded when it comes to recovery, you guys. I don't judge people. No, this doesn't get you high. This is just CBD. This is not THC. Um, Philip and Sam sent it to me so I could use it for my migraine headaches. It's called uh, Terpenes, and it's CBD FX. Ours does. Ours tests for marijuana. And so if I was to smoke marijuana, you guys, then what would happen is they would set me back in my phase and I wouldn't be able to, like, I pay only $200 every 90 days, which is a really good deal because I was paying $200 a month. And so to keep it down, on the lower end, I just go every 90 days. Right. That's Shelly. So just what Shelly said, like, I can't recommend you to go on Kratom because of the fact that I don't feel comfortable because it's not something that you can be monitored while taking. And that's why, you guys, I'm such a big advocate for MAT, because you can be monitored by a physician. Okay. And I'm just going to be completely transparent to you guys. I have had probably about 10 people in the last 6 months reach out to me because they needed help getting off Kratom. They had started taking Kratom to get off of other opiates, and they started and it helped them. They got off the other opiates, but what ended up happening is they gained an addiction to Kratom. And when I mean addiction, I mean this substance is negatively affecting their life. They're taking it multiple times a day in copious amounts. It's ruling their life. They're spending a whole bunch of money on kilos of it, and it's consumed their life just like drugs did. Okay, now I do know that there are people out there that can use this and they maybe take a spoonful and that's it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are struggling to come off of this substance, okay? And they have become addicted to it. So, not dependent, because dependency is when you're not having negative consequences or side effects or behaviors. Okay, I'm talking about negative behaviors, negative consequences, negative side effects. Okay, and so that's why I only I support people that are on Kratom because I love them and I'm not going to judge them. But if somebody came to me and said, Nicole, I can't get off opiates. I don't want to go cold turkey. What should I do? And I would say you should go to a MAT treatment center and get on Suboxone or methadone. So, and we all can have things in our lives that we negatively that we abuse, that we become dependent, or that we become addicted to, and it negatively affects our life. But the difference between like being, like I said, dependent and then being addictive is that negativity that comes with addiction, the lying, the cheating, the manipulating, the selling of yourself, the selling of, you know, whatever you need to sell to get that substance, and so that's the difference between addiction and dependency, you guys. A lot of people think that it's the same thing, and it's not. Um, I'm not addicted to. I'm not addicted to. I'm not addicted to Suboxone. I'm dependent on it. I don't sit here and take copious amounts of Suboxone all day long, every day, all day. Um, so that's the difference. CBD cream works for like hands or small area. Okay, anybody else have any other suggestions on what you guys want me to talk about for a video? Any other suggestions? Whew, it's hot here. Here's what it's like in Arkansas, you guys. This is what it's like here in Arkansas. It has been raining for like a week, and now it is really hot outside. So it's like humid and sticky and nasty. So when you walk outside, it's like freaking sweat dripping down your face. Like you can't even stand outside and be comfortable. It's just ugh. Oh, trivia night. I forgot about that. Trivia. Okay. Being in recovery with a spouse in recovery. I wish my husband would come on my channel, you guys, but do you see how like just little things like getting trolled, like I get trolled? My husband is such a sensitive guy, like he couldn't handle it. Hey Jackie, what's up, girl? I tried to share a link, but it's not like, yeah, it's because you're not a moderator. I'd like to see more spouse videos with both sharing their experiences. Yeah. Oh, like have spouse guests on. That's a good idea, Sam. Okay. I would love that. Spouse guests videos. I know. I wish you would too, you guys. For those of you guys that don't know, I did upload a podcast with my husband. Um, I have a podcast. If you just type in Real Talk Recovery, you can find it on I think it's Apple Radio and Stitcher and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can text it to me on that phone number. Did you have any precipitated withdrawal when you started subs? No, James, I didn't, because I started Suboxone 30 days after I had been off of drugs. Here, I will put for those of you guys that want to join our free chat, it's just free chat for people in recovery. I'll get the link for y'all. Hold on. All I ask you guys, that is, if I help you build your channel and you come on here, all I ask is for you to do the same in return. Like, when you come up, not to forget about your girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm really big on loyalty. And so when I help people out and then they kind of just like forget that where they came from, I hate that. It drives me insane. And so, I have so many people on my channel to share their stories, and I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it, but just don't forget about your girl. So that's the link to our chat. Anybody's welcome in there, you guys. It's free. There's a bunch of us in there. We share all the Mara meetings in there. We share all my videos in there. We share other recovery videos in there. If you have a channel and you want to share your videos in there, that's okay. Just as long as they're addiction recovery related, because it is an addiction recovery chat. Okay. That's all I ask, is that you don't forget about your girl. Okay. Then for those of you guys that want to join Patreon, did I put that in here? I don't know if I did. I'll put it in again. I would love to have your support. It's only $2 a month. And then also, what else do I have that you guys can join? Oh yeah, Facebook. Let me get that. How about ways that older relatives can understand maintenance? Because mine consider methadone and subs as the same as heroin. That is really good. CL, I love that suggestion. For real, man. So how to educate elder family members about MAT. And just to kind of like talk about that for just a second, CL, I'm telling you, man, the thing that I did was I went and I learned everything I could about Suboxone and methadone and every kind of maintenance, right? I have been on methadone. I have been on Suboxone. I've done it all. And I know a lot about both substances. And what I don't know, I have Dr. B. I can ask him anything. I work for Dr. B. And so, like, if I don't know something, I always ask him. You know what I mean? So, and he's a doctor, a physician. So, the way that you can get through to your family members is that a lot of people have a misunderstanding when it comes to Suboxone and methadone. All right. When we are at a therapeutic dose of methadone, this doesn't have anything to do with Suboxone, because Suboxone is different than methadone. Okay. A lot of people get a bad idea about methadone because there are many people out there, you guys. Hold on. Zephyr Medical Group, Nicole speaking. How can I help you? Hey, call back and press option 4 and it'll take you into the front desk, and then they're probably the ones that called you. You're welcome. Have a great day. a lot of people have a misconception about methadone because there are people out there, you guys, who get on methadone and they skyrocket their dose. I mean, they just keep going up and up and up and up and up until they're at the max dose available. And then they add multiple substances onto that, like Xanax, Klonopin, and benzos, and they mix it together. And then they're nodding out and fucked up all day long on their methadone. Here's the thing, you guys, and I need you guys to hear this. If you're on methadone and you're falling asleep, then you need to go down on your dose. You're nodding out. That's what that is. That's not good. That's not where you need to be. You need to be at a therapeutic dose that is helping you stay sober and helping you maintain, but not sitting there nodding out, catching yourself on fire with cigarettes. Okay? I know because I did that, you guys. I took methadone and would nod out and fall asleep and set myself on fire. I was a hot mess. Okay? And so that's why I didn't get on methadone, because I knew that I would just keep going up and up and up. But I can't tell you. You have to be honest within your heart. Am I taking this medication and trying to go up to the max dose available so I can be checked out of life? Or am I utilizing this medication for therapeutic value and to stay sober off drugs? There's a difference, okay? And there's a difference for people that are on Suboxone that divert their medication or shoot their medication. That's active addiction. You know, that's active addiction. If you're abusing your medication and you're shooting it up and you're taking copious amounts of that medication, you're still actively in your active addiction. Okay. There's a difference. And that's what happens to people like us who are utilizing our mat in a therapeutic way. And we are using it and we're staying sober and we're not manipulating our doses. There is a difference, okay? But that is what happens. A lot of people see people that are doing that still. And listen, bless their hearts, because we want them to get to a point where it clicks and they say, I don't want to do this to myself anymore. And they want to level out on their dose. But some people that never happens for, and they just stay in their active addiction on methadone or on Suboxone, and it's a lot harder to manipulate your medication on Suboxone because you have to stop taking it. Because once Suboxone builds up in your system, there's no euphoria. And also there's no taking more Suboxone to get a high feeling. Okay? That's the difference between Suboxone and methadone, is that you can go up on your dose and get a euphoria for methadone. Going up on your dose on Suboxone, you cannot achieve euphoria by going up on your dose. You can take as many Suboxone as you want in a day, and you're not going to feel different. You're going to actually feel worse. You will have a headache. That is the difference, because one is a full opioid agonist and the other is a partial opioid agonist. And so I know all about it. Okay, I've done it all. And I'm not judging anybody who's on methadone, and I'm not judging anybody who's on Suboxone. But I'm telling you, if you're using your medication to get high, then that's not good. That's not recovery. Okay, and that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about people who they take their medication, they're on a therapeutic dose, they're stabilized, and they're maintaining sobriety. That's the difference. Yeah, you can go really up. So that's the thing, you guys, okay? And like I said, that's why so many people, a lot of things are changing now in the world of MAT, that a lot of doctors are just not doing methadone like they used to. They're doing Suboxone. And it's not because methadone is a bad medication, but it's because a lot of doctors, they can't know whether or not you're going to get on it and then you're going to abuse it or keep trying. It's hard to know that. And so to give you the best possibility to stay sober, they want to start you on something that they know that you're going to be able to maintain. You know what I mean? And it's because we have so much more technology now. Methadone was created back in the 50s, I think, and it was it was a life-saving medication back then, but now we have Suboxone, which is a different kind of medication, but also helps with addiction, and it's more readily prescribed because of the lack of the lack of potential for abuse. It has a lower potential for abuse than methadone. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean if you're on methadone that you're not staying sober and you're not doing the right thing. All I'm saying is that if you are on methadone, make sure that you're stabilized on a dose. Okay. You're not going up and down and all around. You're not adding extra medications to that medication to try and achieve some kind of head change. You know what I mean? And like I said, only you know that. You know that in your heart. Okay. I cannot tell you that about yourself. And I would never judge you. I just want you guys to know that I knew in my heart when I was taking methadone that I was taking it to get high and I was abusing it, and I was getting it off my husband and taking all kinds of shit. So that's why I got on Suboxone, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to abuse it. I was watching one of the Chosen One's lives, and there was a girl asking for help with her addiction. I suggested your channel, and he threatened to block me. Huh. I don't know, Jackie. I have no idea. I've never ever said anything bad about Chosen One. I've made a video about him, and it was actually a nice video, so I don't know. That's great, Lost Souls. Whatever you need to do. Listen, it doesn't matter if your dose is on the higher end. What matters are on the whatever end. What matters is if you're able to function and you're stabilized and you're not falling asleep. You know what I'm talking about. So, and that's the thing, you guys, all of our bodies are different. So somebody else might be able to take 110 milligrams of methadone and be straight, and somebody else might take it and be maxed out. So it really depends on the body. Hey, Jackie, that's how you found me? That's what I'd like to ask people that are on a lot of Suboxone. Why are they on? And honestly, because this is what happens, Aaron. I'll tell you why. Because when they are transitioning from active addiction onto Suboxone, a lot of the times the doctor will give them that extra amount to try and make sure that they're stable and they're not going to go back on heroin or fentanyl. And what I'm seeing happening with people that are coming off fentanyl is that the doctors are having to give them more milligrams of Suboxone to get them transitioned, because that fentanyl is just staying in their system, y'all. That fentanyl is so crazy. It is mad sticky to your receptors. It doesn't want to get off. It has a high affinity to your receptors in your opioid receptors. So it's really, really difficult, especially if somebody's just doing fentanyl, for them to transition. They have to stay off of fentanyl for like 72 hours. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. More Suboxone, bigger the headache. Same thing, Lindsay. And that's why I always spit after my dose, you guys. James, really? I used to take those wafers in my active addiction, you guys. I was crazy as hell. The 40 milligram wafers. Oh, God. My mom was prescribed 340. She'd been on it for years, though. Yes, and that's another thing. As you are on it, on methadone, you get a tolerance to it. You know what I mean? And so that's why what a lot of places will do, you guys, if you start getting tolerant to your dose, they'll drop you and then bring you back up. That's a way to like have a tolerance break when you're on the methadone clinic. Did you guys know that? So instead of keeping and going up on your dose, you can go down a couple and then come back up. And that'll help you, so that way you don't have to keep climbing the methadone scale and going up. And also, if you're trying to come off methadone and you're like, I can't do this, the great thing about methadone is that you can do a blind taper. So you won't even know what amount you're at. And that helps with that psychological part of things. Oh gosh, Sam, that makes me so sad every time I think about that. So anyway, I'm so glad that we're talking and having like a mature conversation. I love this, you guys. Okay, so anyway, what was I going to say? I had one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, chosen one. I don't know, you guys. Like I think I guess I should go over there and ask him if everything's okay. I've never talked to him personally, but I have made videos talking about girls that he's had on his channel. But they were always videos like offering help, to support those women and that kind of thing. So who knows? Who knows? My videos um, get suggested under his videos though, and so I don't really know why. You know, he might. You know what, you guys? Maybe he doesn't want those girls to get help because if they get help, then hello, good. How are you doing? Oh, Santa Ana, California. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Hold on just a second. Okay, you guys, I am going to get off here because I need to take this call. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tonight when I get home from the Merit meeting.